Welcome to the launch of our brand new one-day special, and it is special because we're talking stamps by me. We are already busy, and I've got to introduce you to my partner in crime, the lovely Toni, who's joining us on location. Toni, hello. Is this HQ, Stamps by Me HQ?
Yes, this is where I spend probably 90% of my life. Sometimes it looks nice from here, but sometimes I have pajamas down here. This is where I live.
Well, Toni, that you're letting in on our little secrets here because we're exactly the same. Here's all business, down here, pajamas.
We're like swans.
I love your studio, but I was actually going to message you because I saw your studio a couple of weeks ago. I'm so impressed. I mean, that is a really good setup.
Thank you.
So this is what...
thank you. We started it a few years ago, so all good.
This is what we can expect when we see you, when you do your videos. We follow you on social media.
Yeah, so we're doing a lot of extra shows this year, Yanis.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be doing predominantly most at the studio because I still need to see my lovely friends, but we'll still be doing some from here as well. So you're going to get a flavour of both.
We love it. Okay, Toni, we got to talk about this one-day special. Already busy here. I absolutely love these. Now, they are a pick and mix. You can choose any four. Just explain the concept of their dies, if you would.
Yeah. Of course, Janice. So basically, these are huge dies that have a matte and layer element to them, and this is going to cover the whole back side of a card. So traditionally, when I say to you, 3D embossing folders, they're going to cover the back of the cards and things like that. Well, I've changed it up a little bit this time. We're going for dies that give you that sort of look. So they come with they're all built around a 5x7 template. They all come with the exterior die. But what it enables you to do is it enables you to make shaped cards.
Wow.
You get so much here. Shaped cards. You can create texture and layers. You can do off the edge cards. So if you want to do them down the edge or on top of, you can totally do that. If you want to grunge them up, you can do that too. But equally, they are a nice component in your stash that's going to give longevity to your craft. So if sometimes you have those cards where in the background you're struggling, it's a lot of white space, or you need some elements to build in, then you can do that with these.
Toni, you hit the nail on the head there. If you've ever looked at a card and been scared about the white space, great way to fill it with interest. Now, you've got some beautiful designs here. Remember, you are picking any four of your favorite dies. Now, let me put this into perspective. Regular retail price of the dies, $17.99. That's how much you'd pay for one of these dies at regular retail price. Now, if you're in the club and you go for this offer, you are paying individually $13.49. Great price, great price. So which option are you going to be going for? Well, I'll give you a breakdown of the different options. We'll start here. Love that. And you know, Toni, you touched on something really important. These are never going to date. Bubble and Fizz there. I know that's very popular. There's Bubble and Fizz. Over here, this is your Flutterby. So you get your detail and then you got your outside cutting edge as well. And then next we have our Hexy Mosaic. Then our Lots of Love. After that, the Stylish Chevron. Ooh. Then we got our No Ordinary Triangles. These are our trendy triangles. And then finally, Wish Upon a Star. Now, I know that our Bubble and Fizz and our Wish Upon the Star are two of the most popular options. 10 each has gone. We have got the ability to spread the cost as well, $26.98. Your price today for four incredible stamps. Now, I know we're going to be going to demonstration with Toni in just a moment. I just want to put on your radar our happy hour, because we have got a fantastic happy hour for you. We haven't got a huge amount of this. So let me just show you. So this is your Thirsty Brush leaf bundle. Yeah. So there we go. You've got your die set and you have your leaf stencil in the mix too. So Toni, just very quickly, I mean, this is a great bundle. When you think about this, for $8.98, that's bonkers. That's a bonkers price.
It is. It is. So basically, it's built to make a journal page. But if you look at the die closely, it has a perforation in there, so you can create a beautiful leaf as well. It has extra elements in there as well. So if you want to build it into a book, you can. You want to leave it out of a book, you totally can. It has the layered detail with the hearts and the florals. And then you get that Brucey bonus of that lovely stencil to stencil over the leaf to give you more textured and layers. If you build it as a component together, the die-cut leaves make a beautiful large flower on a page as well. So try and look beyond what it actually looks like on the die set, because it is a true die set that works in so many different ways.
20% of the happy hour has gone, so it looks like the happy hour is not going to be lasting. ODS, our one-day special, also extremely busy, and I know that you're going to talk us through, Toni. Toni, I think you've got some boards for us. Is the best way to really see the potential of these dies?
Yeah, so we did something similar to this about 4 years ago, Yanis, but they were half the size. And I am a company that always listens, as you know, and the feedback was, we love them, we use them all the time. Can we have some bigger ones? Here we go. Here are your bigger ones. So these are like 5 by 7, okay? So they are huge. So I'll just go through them because although you have them on set, I think it's really nice to see them die cut as well. So we have the stylish chevron. So you can see it's cut in black, and then you have the matte and layer.
Yeah.
Now I will just grab this one for you, just to give you an idea of the size, because mine are out of the packet here. And I'm just going to pop it on my glass mat, just to the side, so you really do get a sense of size. So it's just shy of 7 inch tall, and it is just shy of 4. So you know you've got your card
Toni,
covered.
that's a good size.
It is, and what we didn't mention actually, Anis, and when you were talking about them, is you said that the dies were $17.99, and they are on your website. I did them as $17.99 as individuals because I appreciate budgets and people like a smaller price point, but actually they're $19.99. I have knocked £2 off, so they're £20 dies individually, and that is what they actually are on my website.
Thank you for correcting me on that, because that's actually really important, because think about this, and you're right, because these are huge. I mean, big size dies. So when you consider regular retail price, and Toni would know, so thanks for the correction, is $19.99. Here at Crate & Craft, we do have a slight discount individually, taking down to $17.99. That's if you're outside of the club. But if you go for our bundle, so that now takes this bundle to a whole different level. If you consider one of these would be $19.99, if you go for the bundle of 4 today and you're part of the club, $13.49 each. So, I mean, that's where you see that fantastic saving of £18 as well. Great saving, Toni.
I know, I always try, and even though it's nice to have the bundle and get people involved in buying more designs, it's always lovely for people to come across Stamps by Me and just buy the one design, because I know, and I'm confident that if you get our products in your home, you'll be overwhelmed with them, you'll be delighted with them, and obviously the inspiration there to help you out. So you will always come back and buy some other little bits and pieces too. So we have the stylish chevrons, which is that one I've just shown you there. So it has the exterior die, so you can make shaped cards. I love this one because we struggle so much with gents cards. It has the stitch detail throughout all of the designs, okay? So that's stylish chevron. So if you're choosing, then we have Wish Upon a Star.
That looks amazing.
The stitch detail. And the cool thing about the star, I think this is probably why most people like it, is because the elements drop out and you can paper piece them back in. So you have full stars that come out of that one.
Nice.
Then we have the Hex Mosaic, again, great for gents. I've gone over this with a white ink, silver ink pad to show you. You can grunge it up because gents cards are a nightmare for me, Yanis. I really struggle with them. So you've got the Hex Mosaic. Then we have Bubble and Fizz. And again, I can see a wine glass, a celebration, a bride, a groom. So what these dies are going to also do is make them work harder with the other products that you have in your stash from other lovely brands that are here on Create and Craft. Then we have Lots of Love, so you can see there. And as you can see, every single one of those hearts drops out as a whole, and you get the stitch detail in them too. Then we have Trendy Triangles. I love the samples you've got there of this one. Truly, truly beautiful. So Trendy Triangles. And with this one, we've left some solid as well. So this is really, really, Trendy Triangles is really on trend. A lot of stencils came out this year with this sort of design. So that one's a beautiful one. And then we have Flutterbys. And again, the butterflies, as well as the hearts, and as well as the stars, all drop out as full butterflies. So you can paper piece them in and 3D them back into your project. So that's all of the designs. It's down to yourself now at home. Which one are you going to go for, or which four are you going to go for?
We love them. Now, you can go individually as well if you want. We're going to show you the individuals on, well, we'll just show pictures of the individuals just to help you. So first, we've got the bubbles by itself. I'm just going to show you the details. So $17.99 should be $19.99. We got a special price on there. Obviously, there is a club saving as well, taking it down to £16.19 if you're in the club. 597889 your item number. Then we have the Flutterby. Oh, they're nice. Actually, as we're doing this, Tony, are you able to show the boards? Because I think if we see the boards, it will really. If we could do the Flutterby with the boards. Sorry to put you on the spot, Tony.
Yes, of course.
Do you know what, Tony? Don't worry. We've got pictures. I just wanted the viewers to see what we had. Sorry, Tony. So here, I mean, you see that design, and it feels like it's bursting from the page. That is such a stunning design. As Tony was saying, think about what you have in your stash. So what dies, what sentiments are you going to be putting with that? Now we're going to move on to our Hexy Mosaic, which is another strong design. Now, you can get imaginative with these. So imagine tessellating, having that just as a partial background, or are you going to make it an overarching image, bigger, smaller? You can do that, tear into it. Maybe go a little bit steampunk, dare I say it. Let's move on to our Lots of Love. I really like this one. Thinking about Valentine's just around the corner, but you know, love has so many different connotations. So it could be love for a parent, a sibling, a loved one, a child. But there, you just got one full image. But you get a sense of that sort of 3D nature as Tony was going through the boards. These designs are so clever. I love the cover plates. It looks like they're bursting from the page. And then we have our stylish chevrons. So the stylish, I suddenly turned into Sean Connery. The stylish chevrons. Do you know what I was thinking with these? I mean, you could go cool, trendy background. My little boy, he loves sort of like monster trucks and stuff like that. So if I was to do a card with that kind of design, have that as maybe a bit of a tire print. You could do that, just saying. Okay, moving on. Then we have our trendy triangles. We like the trendy triangles. A little bit funky. Instant background fun. And going back to what Tony was saying, if you've ever done a card and you're a little bit scared of that white space, being able to add interest. Think about all your beautiful pattern papers you have at home. Now cut that out with these dies. They are going to look amazing. Just one more to share with you. I'll Wish Upon a Star. Now this one is another one that's really captivated everyone at home. Let me just show you. So see the design, because you need to see it. Once you see the design, you really appreciate. It just hits you in the face. Look at that. Now, Tony was talking about paper piecing. Imagine putting colored stars inside, or go for golds or silvers, celebratory. You can do a lot with this. Right, now we have another new today for you. It's a scratch and reveal. Let's have a look. Now, Tony, explain this to me. So scratch and reveal. Interesting. Brand new. What can we expect?
I think you've ever seen this, Yanis.
No, I've never.
I think you might be right here. So just before Christmas, we launched Harvey and Friends, and we launched Stamp and Reveal, Scratch and Reveal, about 4 years ago, and we did a couple of animals, and they were super popular, but for some reason, we never did the rest of the family. So I thought, you know what, we're going to bring the rest of the family back, and we're going to add some more. So this is Fancy a Holiday. So cool concept here. Really interactive and wonderful. So in the set, you get 70 reveal stickers in different shapes, gold and silver. It comes with 29 pieces in 2 stamp sets. So you get an A5 and an A6 with words. So let me show you how it very quickly works.
I'm already excited about this, Tony.
Yeah, honestly, it's really cool. And if we're all trying to get the younger ones into crafting and things like that, but it's not just for those. I mean, I've been writing personal messages underneath myself in pen, like, can you do the pots? Will somebody clean the house? You know, when you scratch it off.
Well,
so you can write personal messages. It's so cool. So with this one, you get the 4 focal designs. You get the case, the camera, the globe, and then the passport.
Love
you
those.
get your scratch elements, saying reveal here, stamp, scratch here, take a look, surprise here, and then you get your arrows. And then you get another stamp set that has already pre-built sentiments in here if you don't want to write your own. So with this particular set, we're going on holiday, get packing. You could be taking somebody away for a weekend. A birthday surprise, they open the card and there's a voucher. A trip to see your best friend. You're setting off to, and then inside you could write where, or under another sticker you could write something else. Let's create some memories. We're going away for the weekend, a weekend trip away. Now, you can see some of them are sort of landscape design and some of them are built on top. And that's because your stamp set has a landscape element here. Then you have the circle in the camera, the circle in the globe, and the circle in the passport. And you get 70 stickers. So you're going to be able to make 70 cards that you can scratch away straight from the get-go when you buy this set. There is a top-up sticker set if anybody's thinking, do you know what, I love the concept, I'm going to do all of my wedding cards, scratch underneath with a wedding date or...
Tony, I have an idea. Gender reveal.
There is so many different things. When we launched them, the ideas that customers had when they were sending them through are absolutely incredible.
Tony, can I give it a scratch? Can I do this one?
I don't know what's under those, but of course you can.
Okay. Well, this is fun. Just use your nails?
Let me just tell you one very thing, which is really cool, Yanis. So when I got these stickers, I sourced the stickers, I was really worried that if you scratched the foil off on the front, it would distort the image underneath. So what I've had done is I've had a clear plastic layer, so it doesn't matter how hard you or your nephew or your aunt or your uncle scratch with a coin, it's not going to distort whatever's been written or stamped underneath. So just scratch away.
Well, I will give it a little bit of a scratch. And here you can see... Oh, wait,
it says you owe me a £5.
And then it reveals the design.
Does it say?
That is genius. Tony, I'm just going to... Wait a sec.
Oh, see
the world.
The world. Woohoo!
Let's go see the world.
Take me with you.
That is amazing. Okay, now Tony, and I am genuinely hand on heart, so sincere about this. That's incredible. I've been presenting on Craft TV for 8 years. I have never seen a company do that in the full 8 years that I've been presenting. You are genius. Tony, I love you. I
can't take credit for it, Yanis. Well, it's been, I think the scratch card elements have been around for a long time, but to incorporate it into craft is just a wonderful touch. And again, it's something a little bit different. The element of surprise is totally awesome, let's face it.
It is. No, look, we're familiar with scratch cards. I mean, we've seen those before. But like you say, applying that logic to a craft element, putting whatever you like underneath. We got the sentiments and the stamps. The stamp sets alone, I'd happily pay that price. They're beautiful stamps. The fact that you get the stickers on there and that innovation, and Toni put so much thought onto everything that when she was describing that, putting some plastic behind to ensure if somebody does press too hard, it's not going to distort or tear into the image. That's the kind of thought you get with Stamps by Me, and that's why as a brand, I absolutely love it. Genius. 20% of the stock's gone there. 100% is going into my basket. If you do want extra stickers, we have got you covered. And I would. If you've gone for the stamps, get some extra stickers. Now, you're going to get 10 of the rectangle in gold and silver and 25 gold circles and 25 silver circles in the mix as well. But it's that innovation, that ability to scratch and reveal a sentiment. Just love the idea with the camera, and you can put whatever you like under there. Right, got to get back to that one-day special. Toni, I know you're about to get into your demonstration, so what are we going to see first?
So I'm going to do the lovely cover plate butterfly one. Just going back to the stickers very quickly, though, if maybe the stamp set is not for you, but you like the creative idea of having the stickers, just get the stickers, because you probably will have something in your stash that you can... that scratch and reveal, and you can write scratch here as well. So you have total options there. I really would top up on those stickers. They're really, really cool. So let's do the flutterbys. I'm going to do it on some of the paper that's in the show, and this is a Thirsty Brush collage paper, and I'm just going to show you, one, how wonderfully they're cut, and two, how cool they look when you pass them through and how those butterflies drop through. Super, super easy here, guys. Nothing out of, you know, nothing out of the box, really. But it's what you do with these that's going to set you apart from everyone else, because they're great for edging cards, tops of cards, backgrounds. You can even make them look like embossing folders if you want to on the backgrounds, and shaped cards. So they might look a little bit generic, a little bit plain, but the scope to do so much more is definitely there. So here we go. So I've just run that through. I can see it's cut beautifully on the back. So I'm just going to pop this one out here. And if you've got lots of colourful papers in your stash and things like that, these butterflies look absolutely fabulous. Look at these. You would need several dies to create this type of butterfly. They all pop out in uniform. So you can now paper piece those elements back in, or put them to one side and use them as a separate, for a separate project.
It's a 2-for-1.
It is. I'm just going to tap this out, Yanis, and show you how beautiful it is. So when you tap it out, look how gorgeous that is.
That's nice.
Look at how beautiful that, and it's big. Look, it's the size of my hand. In fact, we had a look at the size of the Hex Mosaic. So let's see what this one is. So again, it's just shy of 7, probably 4.5. They're all built on 5x7 templates, so you're going to get within that sort of space area. So let me just show you what I've done ahead of time. So what I've done, I'll just move these to the side because I've got a ton of butterflies here, as you can see, because I've been doing my prep. But here is a white background, and then I cut the butterflies in some of the papers that are also in the show, and I've glued them onto the white. But let me show you how you can make an incredible, I mean, that would look gorgeous on there. Look at that. Oh, that's probably better than I've actually got going on right now.
Tony, what's nice is you have got that matte layer, and then you cut out the detail. Well, it's working on so many layers. So we cut out the detail, we get the additional butterflies, which you can either paper piece back in or use on another project. You've got your matte layer, and then you overlay the detail. And it really does, as a design, these cover plates are so clever because it looks like they're bursting out of the paper. They're a little bit of an optical illusion.
Yeah, so if you have a big butterfly at the top, Yanis, or at the bottom, it looks like all the butterflies are coming out of the bottom. And it's the same with the bubble and fizz. It looks like the bubbles are coming out from the top too. So let's just put this card quickly together, and let me show you how you can create a wonderful edge without having to do the technique of covering half of the die so it gives you an edge on a card. These are sort of like one and done because you get that two-piece element and get the look immediately. So I have a card blank here that I've just cut short. It's a square one. And all I'm going to do is let's get some papers on here very quickly. Please don't check it out. Which guest says, please don't check out your basket? Don't check out your basket, because I really need you to get the stamp and reveal stamps in your basket as well, because they are totally awesome, and I've got a demo for them as well.
If we do that, you also get your flexi on the stamp and scratch as well.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Is it stamp and scratch or stamp and reveal?
That's a good shout.
Stamp and
reveal, it don't matter. There's so many people call them so many things, so... I'm not too fussed about it, don't worry. Okay. So let's just get this on here. So some nice pattern paper going on here, nothing fancy on the side. And then let's just open our card and pop some paper inside.
Was Tony?
I'm just using tape.
We're of a similar era. I'm dredging my memory banks. Was scratch and sniff a thing at one point? Was it like a little scratch and get a scent? Yeah, so you used to get those
smellies in the shops, and you could smell them without... It was to encourage people not to damage the boxes to smell them, Yanis.
Oh, well, you know what we could do, Tony? Just saying in the future, what about having like a floral sticker that you scratch away and then you get a lovely scent to it?
Are you pinching my ideas?
Is this something in the pipeline?
You are so naughty. You're not getting any credit for that.
Oh, okay. It's a good idea.
So, it's a great idea. So here is the one that we pre-cut. Look, it's big, guys. It's beautiful, but don't be off-put by the size. We've gone bigger because it's easier to take away. You can never really go bigger. So if you wanted a smaller design, all you would need to do is just take your scissors and maybe just cut away some of the butterflies. They don't have to be as a one piece like this one, okay? So all I'm going to do with this one is I'm just going to add some tape down the side. Did you have a nice Christmas, Yanis? I know I've not seen you, and I do apologise. Did you have a nice Christmas with the children?
Do you know, they had a lovely Christmas.
The best time ever.
Archer, it was the first Christmas where he really got it, and seeing him, his eyes light up in the morning when he saw the mince pie with a little bite taken out of it, and that was very cute. Though I have to admit, having a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old at Christmas, I just spent my whole time running after them, or running after Orion, my 1-year-old, stopping him from pulling down the tree. We're staying at the mother-in-law's at the moment, and she's got all of these delicate porcelain artifacts that she loves, and he's determined to smash the whole house. So all I'm doing is just trying to save like priceless pieces after piece. But it's been a really nice Christmas. Yourself, did you have fun?
Yeah, we had fun, thank you. And Tom still believes, which is wonderful.
Well, no, that's nice.
That's nice. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? So I've just paper pieced that backing in some gold look to carry the theme through, because I've got gold going down the side. But the bits that dropped out earlier from the die cut itself, I'm just going to sit on top, look, so we get a nice flutter of 3D butterflies. Now, I'm doing this in quite a romantic colour, but equally, you've just seen me cut it in this sort of really vibrant colour. So if you can use your imagination a little bit and cross-pollinate on what it would look like if you did it with the brighter colours and the not so bright colours.
They're very clever.
So let's just... They're really lovely.
I can see why, Tony, the cover plates, when you originally brought them out, were so well received. And you were saying that you had a lot of your fans out there, Stamps by Me fans, saying, we love the cover plates. Please, can we have them again, but bigger?
Yeah, they always beat me up, Yanis. They know I can't hide, unfortunately. They all come and find me. They all know I'm in studio every day, so they all come and, when's this happening? When's that happening? I'm like, I can't, honestly, I cannot hide from them.
Bless you.
They come and find me big time.
You have got a great army of fans.
I know, built on 12 years of hard work, which is wonderful. So let's just pop some more in here, just a few. So this one, I've actually put some of our media glitter on, which is brand new, and it's on the website. So this is our colourless glitter that gives you the glass-like effect. It's got no colour base. It just gives you the shimmer and shine as if it's glass. It's on the website. It's called the Media Glitter. It's brand new, and you just get this lovely shimmer and shine. The cool thing about it is it's not glass, so don't worry, you're not going to get cut or anything. But the cool thing about it is if you add alcohol inks to it, you can make your own coloured glitter. So you get like a lovely pot that you could add your own alcohol inks to and have 9 million different colours if you wanted to.
Now, Tony, whenever you bring us a new medium, it tends to sell out very, very quickly. So we've kind of got an exclusive.
This is sold out twice, Yanis.
Really? Okay. So
back today.
Be quick on that one. Tony was saying it's sold out twice. If you want to get hold of it, that fantastic glitter there, be quick. We'll find it for you. We'll try and show it for you. Okay, we'll continue.
I'm just popping a few little more ones in here, Yanis. I'm not going to faff too much because I've got a ton of demos, because I've got quite a few shows. And then I'm just going to get a sentiment that says, enjoy your day. We'll just pop this down by the side. So as you can see, I've got some gold butterfly. Oh, let's just tuck it in a little bit. I have got some gold butterflies as well. Because I had a bit of scrap gold, and this is the exterior, so you can see it in gold as well. Don't waste this, guys, because this could obviously be as a decorative element on the inside of the card as well. So the detail is the exterior and the interior. But I'll just show this to here just to show you the dimension. If you pop pads behind, just imagine how tall those wings would actually travel above and beyond. So there you can see. Nice. You can see the sparkle too, which is wonderful. So don't be afraid. Yep, so you get a beautiful edge on your card as well. So none of that technique where you have to use your plates in a certain way to get the edges of cards. Because of that matte and layer that's built in, I can now create shaped cards. If it was at the top of a card, if I just turn it that way, I mean, it's butterflies. But if it was the stars or hearts, you would have the top of a card that's decorative. But because you have that matte and layer, we can now do sides, tops, bottoms, lefts, right, and we could even pop them on our envelopes if we wanted to.
That is incredible. I'm just going to give you a quick flash of that media glitter. It is flying right now. 848259, your item number there. It's sold out before. It's sold out twice before, so be quick. Also, speaking of being quick, we have got a happy hour for you. Now, with the happy hour, you're going to get an incredible die set. So just showing you here, there is your die set. So that's your die set. And you are getting your stencil in there as well for, look at the price, £8 and 99 pence, or 98 pence, £8.98. That is ridiculously good. Nab, a bargain. 70% of the stock's gone. Once it's gone, it has gone. Now, back to the one-day special. One-day special is absolutely flying. And anyone who's just tuned in, welcome. So these are the cover plates. I'm going to give you a quick update of... let me just explain the premise. We have 7 different options, and you get to choose 4 at a ridiculously good price. Now, typically... one of these die sets, regular retail price, is $19.99. If you go for the bundle on your screens right now, it goes down to your individual price for each of the die sets is $13.49. This is one of your favorite options. This is your bubble and fizz. And I can tell you, 60% of the stock's gone for the bubble and fizz. Then Flutterbuys, we've just used it. Also extremely popular there. Half the stock for your Flutterby. After that, lots of love. Half the stock for, oh no, lots. This is your hexagon. Hexo mosaic in there. Apologies, I'm getting ahead. There's your hexo mosaic. Now, the hearts, half the stock has gone for your hearts. And I'm just going to jump over here to Wish Upon a Star. 70% of the stock's gone for the Wish Upon the Star. It's just gone into lead. So all I would say is, considering this is the first hour, it looks like the Wish Upon a Star and your Bubble and Fizz could be the first 2 to go, so don't miss out there. We've got lots of inspiration. Now, having a look here, and Toni made a really good point, because you get instant drama with the cover plates. They're a great size. You can take on larger projects. Use any characters that you have in your stash. If you want to go grungy, you absolutely can. Love that. Or what about this? So the cover plates are a great staging post to accentuate and make your designs pop. And then you've got the chevrons in the background there. More of the bubbles. Love this with the actual, this is using the trendy triangles. And then more with the circles. So that's your one-day special. Can I also just remind you of our scratch and reveal, because it's incredible. And I have never, and I really mean this hand on heart, as a presenter, and I've been presenting in Craft TV for 8 years now, actually over 8 years, and do you know, coming up to 8.5 years in Craft TV, I have never seen a brand bring us this concept before. And I can only talk about my own experience, but I just think it's incredibly clever. So let me explain the premise. You're going to get the stamps in here. You're also going to get the stickers. Now, the stickers allow you, so here, just showing you, you reveal, so you scratch there, and you will reveal a sentiment. I think the actual designs are beautiful. Can I do another reveal? Can I do another reveal? I know we got another show later. Oh, okay. I'll tell you what I'll do, because we have got. I know we've got more shows. Let me just show you here. This is one I've already done, but you can just see there's a little bit left over. I've got a coin. Thank you to the team. So just scratching away, and then you have your design underneath. I think it's genius. And you can put whatever you like. You get sentiments there, but we were talking about gender reveals, proposals. You could put fun messages underneath. Now, that's the bundle, all over that. I would 100% be putting that into my basket, but you can also go for the stickers by themselves. So if you wanted to just maybe dip into your own stash and use the stickers, you can do that too. So wow. I mean, this is a great price for the stickers. With the stickers, you are getting the gold and the silver in the rectangle, 10 of each, and then you're also getting the same with your circle in there as well. So you're getting 4, so 25 each in the circles. All right, let's head back to Toni and continue the fun. Toni, are we sticking with the one-day special?
Yep, I'm going to do the Bubble and Fizz first, Janice, and then I'm going to do a demo on the scratch and reveal for you all, because I've got something quite fun for you all. But don't forget, if you like the idea of the stamp and reveal or stamp and scratch, think about doing scratch 3 to win a prize, and underneath you can put a prize for a child, or you know, a pound or pocket money, or scratch, what's your chore today? And then if you scratch and you do 3 of the chores, you get £5 pocket money. There's just so much that you can absolutely do with them.
Like homework. If they've done homework, they can scratch and reveal like, I don't know, it could be a star underneath, but rather than just giving them a star sticker, they scratch and reveal it.
Yes, absolutely. You know what children are like. I mean, but then you know what people who've got quite a quirky sense of humour as well, like, you old sausage, you could write anything you wanted to underneath. So I'm just going to do the bubble and fizz, which is this large one. But don't forget, you have your trendy triangles, you have your hearts, this is the one I'm going to do next. The hex mosaic is brilliant for gents cards, and the snippability of the 3s is incredible, so you can break that down. Then the stars, which is not just for Christmas. I can see why this one's flying. And then you have the chevron, and then you have the flutterbys, which totally 3D up beautifully, as you've just seen there. So I'm going to incorporate the Stamp and Scratch stamp, the design, the actual camera, but I'm not going to use it as a stamp and scratch. I'm just going to use it for the purpose of our background dies. The next demo, I'll show you how to use them properly, because they are totally cool. So I've got a piece of card here. I've got 2 pieces of card, I'm telling a fib, and they're both exactly the same size. So what I'm going to do is we'll do the camera on this one, because I've done the suitcase for my next demo. So I'm just going to pop the camera to this side here. Now, both of these pieces of cards are exactly the same size. So I'm going to stamp one and then stamp a second. So just popped it in the corner of my Eureka here. And then I'm just going to pick up the stamp and stamp it out. Nothing too complicated. Now, you can use any design stamp for this technique I'm going to show you now. Any design stamp at all, a flower, a person, an Imala stamp, whatever you have in your stash. So there's one. So I'm just going to take that out. I'm going to put the next piece in. And then I'm going to stamp this one. Same place. Ink it up in black. And then we'll stamp this one down. Stamp, stamp, stamp. And then I'm going to take the bubble and fizz die and show you how we can do an illusion card, because that's quite a cool technique, which is quite fun on cards too. So let's just move that one for now over to here. And then let's just get rid of my Eureka for now. And then let's grab our bubble and fizz die, which is this one. And it's a big one. Again, this one's a little bit thinner than the other ones. This one is 7 tall. Oh, it's not 4 by just under 4 is this one. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bubble and fizz and I'm going to pop it on one of them. They're both the same. It doesn't matter which you pop it on. So let's pop it on this one. I'll go across the page. So I'll just move that out of the way. Let's get our die cutting machine. And then we'll die cut this one out. Super, super easy. I'm just using my little A5 machine here.
As we're doing this,
machine
Toni, sorry to interrupt. Just let you know the media glitter. Now remember, Toni's brought it to you twice before, and it's sold out twice before, I should say. The media glitter is proving extremely popular. We're just going to flash the details on your screen. It is absolutely flying, and it will be selling out again. Just the ability of what you're able to do with that media glitter is incredible. 848-259, your item number. Toni, we will have to, at some point, have a chat and see if you can give us some more, because it is very busy.
I've got lots of that for you. You can have as many as you like, my lovely customers. It's lovely to have. Not very often you see colourless glitter. That's why I love it, but I can have it coloured if I want to, which, you know, I have options now, but it gives you that glass-like finish. No iridescence, no hues of green, pinks, purples, red. It's just got that glass-like finish, and it's not glass. So let's just show you this one. So all I've done is I've run the die through our stamped design, and then all of the bits pop out. I don't want any of the waste. I just want the bubble and fizz. So what will happen is pop these out. So now my design is captured within those lovely bubbles. You can't make head and tail of what it is at minute, but you will. So let's just move this out of the way for now. And let's just bring in our project. Super easy. And you can do this technique, guys, with anything you have in your stash at home. Any image. I'm just using the camera because it's part of the show today, but you can use it with anything. So what I've done ahead of time, Yanis, is I've cut the bubble and fizz 3 times already in white and stuck it together. So I've got like an embellishment type styly effect here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the one that I've cut with the camera on and I'm going to stick it on top. So I have like a nice embellishment. So I'm just going to grab my tape pen, stick some tape behind here. I'm just using my tape pen for speed because it just helps me get more demos in. But at home, you use glue, take your time, get them all lined up nicely. And then we'll just glue this one onto here. I'm just going to sit this one direct on top. And I'm going to have a lovely thick embellishment that's got part of a design on. So I just hold that in place. So there we go. So I'll just let that hold in place a second. And then I'm going to bring in my card. And I'm going to bring in my camera. So let's stick this onto here. And we'll just pop this straight onto this pink card blank here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stamp set and I'm going to do stamp here, scratch. So you could take a look with the arrow if you wanted to for the scratch reveal element of it. However, we're not doing the scratch reveal. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my design and I'm going to line it up.
Ah.
Line it back up with the design best you can.
That is clever.
Can you see now? Oh, am I getting there? I'm getting there.
That looks incredible.
Do I need to go a bit more round? Keep going until you've got your design matched. And then you'll just glue it in place. Have I got it matched there? Oh, I'm getting there. Just 1 second. Oh, I think we're about right.
Yeah.
That look about right? Does that look like the camera's in there? Yep, I'm getting the thumbs up there. Yep, so I'm just going to take my glue here. I just needed to make sure it was... So if you spend the time to colour this camera in, you'll get an even better effect, okay? So just bear that in mind. But this, when we glue this, it's going to give you that illusion. I'm holding my breath here. That's not a good sketch. Oh, there we go. Oh, just a bit lower. There we go.
Nice.
So we still have our wonderful camera in there. And then I have a wonderful world just from something else that's in the show, the washi tape, which probably most have now. So if I just tilt this to the side very quickly, you'll see the illusion is in. There we go.
Nice.
You've got the bubbles giving you that illusion through your card. So if you'd have coloured the, take the time to colour the camera, and then you have a card that's got a lovely illusion on there. But if you like your clean and simple cards, it's totally got you covered as well.
Toni, absolutely love it. And that's just one of the designs. That is your Bubble and Fizz, which is proving extremely popular. Now, just to remind any new viewers that you can pick and mix any four, but here's the thing. Once we start to lose options, then your choices do dwindle. And we are worried about, we're worried about Bubble and Fizz and Wish Upon a Star. Here's your Bubble and Fizz. If you do want it individually, you can still go for it individually. Details are on your screen, or of course it's included in the bundle. Bubble and Fizz though, $17.99, should be $19.99. There's a £2 saving. So if you're in the club, it goes down to £16.19. Then we have our Flutterby. So we did see this at the start of the show. Toni demoed with it. 492972, your item number for your Flutterby. Again, should be $19.99. If you're in the club, down to £16.19. The Hexi Mosaic, now that, Toni was saying, great for everybody, but especially if you struggle with masculine cards, and it's good to tessellate, also to cut into. So if you do want to go for this one, 272085, your item number. Next, we have Lots of Love. So we'll just show you this. Now, this is another really clever design, but when you see that, you instantly get a sense of the potential here. It just pops from the page. Are you going to be paper piecing designs back in? 330308, your item number there. I'm a big fan of that one. Now your stylish chevrons. So the stylish chevrons coming up next. Here's a mouthful of stylish chevrons. Okay, there we go. 240183, your item number. Just a couple more to share with you. We got our trendy triangles. This I think is pretty cool. Trendy triangles, you just imagine cutting that out. Either putting a not funky background behind, which you're seeing here. Oh, good. I mean, do you know what I'm seeing there all year round? Could be good for Christmas too. Abstract Christmas trees. or use your papers. So cut out, your trendy papers there and put onto a plain background. You've got the choices. Last but certainly not least, Wish Upon a Star, and Wish Upon a Star is very busy. Wish Upon a Star in the pick and mix, it is dwindling, so stock is really going there. So at the moment, Bubble and Fizz and Wish Upon a Star could be selling out in the pick and mix. So if you want those, now's the time to get them into your basket. Right, we're going to head straight back to Toni and see if we can squeeze one more demonstration in. What you got for us, Toni?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got enough time. So I'm going to do the lovely stamp and reveal. And this time I'm going to do the suitcase. I'm going to show you how the system works. So I've got the suitcase, I've got scratch here, and I've got the arrow to go. So I know exactly where the recipient's going to scratch. Let's just stamp this out in black very quickly, because I've already got a demo sort of prepped already, but I want to show you the concept of it, because it is such a cool concept. Get everybody involved in this, and because you have your Eureka or other stamping aids, the process to create quick, fast cards that have got a great reveal is totally awesome. So there we have scratch here, we have our suitcase, and then all you do then is from the same set, because I've put 70 stickers in the set for you to get you going, just in case you're thinking, I don't want to have to go out and source stickers, find stickers. They're actually in your set, so you're going to be able to be creative straight away. Like that. So let's just go silver for this one. So you just take the sticker from the carrier sheet, and as I've explained, they've got that lovely clear sort of barrier in between in case you scratch too hard, and then all you do is just pop it on the banner of the suitcase and just pop it down, and there we go. So you stamp or write something underneath, and then you're good to go. So let me just put that into...
Toni, you could be, dare I say it, a little bit cheeky with your sentiments there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love you lots, or you could put anything, couldn't you? It'd be wonderful.
That's a cheeky sentiment there, Toni. I love you lots. I was thinking a little bit cheekier, but Martha had a good idea. She was saying like a proposal. We could do proposal. We could do gender reveals.
Yeah, will you?
Do whatever, like, will you?
If they scratch, will you? And then you send an arrow to the inside of the card, and then you scratch it again. But it could say "marry me," but I'd put something like "do the hoovering before I get home from work."
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. You could have some fun with it. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the suitcase that I already pre-stamped, okay? I coloured it a little bit and I've put something on there. So let's scratch this one then, shall we? So I've just got a magnet here. So I'm just going to scratch, if it'll scratch for me. No, oh, it will. Will it scratch with a magnet? Yeah, it will. So let's see what this says underneath here. Are you ready?
Go on. And I have to say, there's just something all of us, I think, would get a thrill from doing the reveal. There you go. Oh, yeah. Yanis, we miss you. Sorry, do you know, I couldn't see because the monitor was... I couldn't see it on the monitor. Oh, Toni. I miss you. I'm so sorry. A personalised sentiment and I wrecked it.
You just killed me. You wrecked it. Wreck it, Ralph. Come on.
Sorry, Toni. Oh, bless you. That's very, very sweet. Thank you.
So let's put this onto a card. I scratched it before popping it on the card just to show you, but we have the square there, then we have some pattern paper. But on here, on this part here, is where I would then, I'll show you in a second. Here's the triangle one in this particular demo. I scraped it with a bit of black ink. Yeah. I stole this idea actually yesterday from Hazel Eaton. She were on TV yesterday, and I just saw her get this black ink pad and swipe it on. I thought, that looks cool. Why have I never done that? So I've done it today. Thanks, Hazel.
Well, that's what crafting's all about, sharing ideas.
Yeah, yeah. So I've just taken this one. I'm just going to pop it down the side just to give my card a little bit of interest here. And then we would pop our lovely suitcase onto the middle, the left, the right. So we scratched it already, but then down by this side here is where you would then take the stamp set, the words, take a look, and you would just take the stamp, take a look, and then you would just ink it up in the black ink, which I cannot see for Toffee. Where's that gone? There we go. And then So take a look, and then you would stamp it at the side, and then you would stamp your arrow. So take a look, and then all the arrows go different ways, alternate ways as well. So you're never going to thinking, oh, that arrow doesn't quite work for my project, because
I had an idea, Toni. You know, with the scratch and reveal stickers, what you could do is create a board, and let's say it's, I don't know, treat night at home. You get the family and they get to scratch off something, and it could be pizza tonight, or it could be a popcorn and a movie.
Yes. Yeah. Put 6 different meals and get somebody to scratch, and whatever comes underneath the sticker is what you're eating.
So put everyone's favourites.
Let's hope it's not bread and jam.
Put everyone's favourites on there, and then throw in some booby prices as well. Let's have a look at the card.
Absolutely, yeah. Throw in some cheeky ones like Sugar Sarnie.
Yeah. I love that, Toni. I love it. Oh, Toni. Do you know, and I met Toni a couple of years ago, and we instantly, first day, we just got on like a house on fire. The more I've got to know the brand, Stamps by Me, the more I love it, because Toni as a person, not to embarrass you, Toni, but you are genuinely so supportive, and she really does try and help and lift and support other people around her. So she'll get demonstrators in, and you are so good at that, Toni, but you also really do listen to everyone at home. You are one of life's just genuinely nice people. But as a crafter, you kind of bring us something that we need. So you're thinking, you are speaking to other crafters out there, you listen to your fans, you bring us innovation. I just think you're a fantastic brand. I really mean that. Now,
oh, that's really kind, thank you. I really do want to share the love of craft, Janice. It's really important to me that, you know, strength in numbers. Us as crafters, as companies, you know, collaborations, working together is just going to set us all apart from everybody else with our creativity, and customers absolutely love that. I've just got this in my hand here. This is a really heavy paperweight which came in our advent calendar this year. Everybody's been talking about it, and it says on it, share the love of craft. Toni Darroch. So this is to hold your papers down when you're gluing them, and this is just a reminder that every day we do need to share the love of craft.
I did the advent calendar with Toni when we launched it, the Craft Advent Calendar. Do you know, Toni, the amount of guests that offer just no relation to, you know, just guest independent guests who told me, oh, we got that and have loved it. Okay, really quickly, I'm just going to give you some updates because we are busy for our one-day special. Bubble and Fizz, limited stock. So if you want to get this, you have to be quick. Can get it individually, but as part of the one-day special pick and mix, it could be disappearing. Then our Wish Upon a Star, we are limited stock, so I'll hold both up. Both of these two options are limited. They are going to be the first to sell out. If you want to pick those, you have to be picked. You can still pick those individually. Toni, do you want to just go through the boards and just show us the others? Is that okay?
I can. I've just cut them on the board here because I think it's absolute paramount that you have clarity on what you're getting if you just run it through your machine. But do trust the fact that when I say to you, you can do way more than what it visually looks like. So you could do the edges, the tops, your envelopes, you can pop them on the edge of your envelopes. Because they have that matten layer as well, you can create shaped cards too. And I'm going to do that in my 9 o'clock show, so make sure you come and say hello. So this is your stars. And again, all of the elements from the stars, the hearts and the butterflies, all paper piece back in beautifully. I mean, I really wouldn't want to paper piece this one back in, but this one I'm okay with. So your wonderful stars, which I'm not surprised is popular because it's beautiful. Then we've got that butterfly one.
Yeah, the stars and the butterfly, flutterby, would be going in my pick. So I'd go for the stars, I'd go for the butterflies.
Yeah, so just to show you, that's in black, but obviously if you want to change it up and add some colour, you can. Then you've got your chevrons, so if you struggle with gents cards, these two are a must. If you're doing the pick and mix of 4, get these two. They don't look very glamorous on here, I understand that. Butterflies will sell till butterflies stop being butterflies. But to have something different in your stash, these will really, really elevate your craft with gents cards. Then we have the Bubble and Fizz, which is going to work with everything. If you do some tails on them, they'll look like a whole bunch of balloons. Then we have the hearts, which are just, you know, colloquial. They're for all the year round. Trendy triangles is one of my favourites. So you've got a total there. Like which 4? I'm going for the butterflies, the 2 gents ones, the hex mosaic and the trendy triangles, I think. I don't know. Don't make me decide.
So
Oh, can I have one more?
Yeah, go on.
Chevrons.
So I like the circles, the butterflies, the hearts, and the stars. Those would be my choice. Toni, we're back together again at 9 o'clock, so I shall see you then. I had such a great hour. Thank you so much.
I'll have another surprise for you at 9 o'clock. Don't ruin it. Just look surprised. Make sure you look surprised. Okay?
I'll make sure. It's my eyesight, Toni. I'll make sure I'm closer to the monitor. Sorry. Thank you, Toni. Thanks, Toni. Just want to share really quickly, we have got the stickers. Now, you know, for the scratch and reveal. So if you just want to go for the stickers, now maybe you've gone for the stamp set, which comes with stickers, and you just want to get extras, or you just want to get the stickers by themselves, 40% of the stock has gone there. So really busy. Also, can we just give a little reminder of that media glitter as well? So the media glitter has been immensely busy. Now, this is really clever. And again, it just boils down to, I love Toni and Stamps by Me bring us stuff that it's original, it's different. I mean, the scratch and reveal being a great example of that. Now, with the media glitter, here, it's no color. So it looks like glass when you put it on, but it is not glass. There's no iridescence, there's no color tints. So if you just want to get that wonderful glass look on top of your images, this is the way to go. It's sold out time and time again. Well, I say time and time again, it's really new. It's sold out twice before, and it looks like it's going to be selling out again. So just going to give you a reminder of the one-day special, and this gives you an idea of what you can be achieving. I mean, the elegance here. So think about your designs, sentiment, and then you got that beautiful background. Oh, one thing I do need to mention, if I just bring this into shot. So as always with Stamps by Me, we have a QR code on the packaging. So that code is special. It's a live QR code, and what Toni does is constantly add videos to that code. So you scan the code with your smartphone or tablet, it takes you directly to a video and giving you inspiration. Now, there is a lot of fun coming up next, because I can see Janice and Dawn with a sales show. Oh, it's not to be missed. You can have a big giggle there. Can I just say a huge thank you to the lovely and talented Toni, and of course, everyone at home. Thank you so much for keeping us company, because I know we had lots of viewers in America, in Europe, in the UK, wherever you're watching. You are part of our family, so thank you so much for tuning in. Happy crafting. Remember, Toni's going to be back at 9 with myself, so make sure to tune in, but the fun continues.